Heroes going back to their AFL days in the 1960s. The Chiefs and Raiders are underway.
Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback.
Problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
To throw, it's Carr. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Still 15 yards to go, second down.
29. Express. Check 56. Come on, baby. Let's see what you got. 56 Mike.
Now Carr. Escaping the pressure right. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down. And I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is third and long. Now Carr. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. Carr to throw for it on fourth down. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position. Just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. On play action, it's Mahomes. Steps away to his left. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
1st and 10. It's Edwards-Helaire with it.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
2nd down, back to Edwards-Helaire.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
Here we go now on 1st and goal. Edwards-Helaire.
And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
They'll try to run with Edwards-Helaire.
And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. This Raider defense not giving in. They'll try to hold once more on 3rd and goal. Mahomes going to throw. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Yannick Ngakoue in there to drop it for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down. Now the Chiefs bring on their field goal unit. This is a 26-yard attempt. Butker's kick here is good.
Well, I don't know if they would have gone for it on 4th and goal anyway, but the sack on 3rd down pretty much made their mind up for them.
You're exactly right about that. And this is a tough place on the field to take a sack because, as you just noted, it took the decision-making away from them. Now they have to go for a field goal instead of potentially going for it.
After the field goal, here's Butker to kick it away.
Johnson won't return this, and the football will come out to the 25.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. But good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened there.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
93. Express. 56, the mark, boys. 56. Check 56.
Carr now to throw. Here's Johnson with a reception. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Throwing on 1st down is Carr. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. 56. Again, they'll throw with Carr. And Waller taking it in over the middle. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Carr now on 1st down. Looking for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu.
And the Chiefs are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line.
What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Play action is supposed to be used to slow down pressure, slow down blitzes. In this case, though, if it takes a little too long to develop, you got people right in your face.
And lucky just to get rid of the ball with the arm going forward. Could have been a fumble. To throw on 2nd and 10.
Mahomes. He'll drop that off to Edwards-Helaire. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. Thanks to that last play, a little more room to operate. 1st and 10 at the 18. Mahomes now to throw. Buying time to his left. And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
Mahomes to throw once more. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Mahomes. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked off by Denzel Perryman. And the Raiders are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Express. 637.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
56. Mike, 56. Express. 56. Raider 9. Mike, 56.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Carr. That's caught by Waller out left side. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Express. And we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. You gonna see me in your nightmare, son. You gonna see me in your nightmare. Rush in.
Here's Carr. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Well, give him credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive.
Kill. Express. 53 for Mike. I know he ain't got it. Check. 53 for Mike. Check.
They'll go for it. It's Carr. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here.
Express. 53 for Mike. 53. Check 53. Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense.
Carr now on 1st down. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And the Chiefs are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
They'll try again from the 20 on 2nd and 10.
To throw, it's Mahomes. And he'll look underneath here for Edwards-Helaire. And some room to roam now. And he will be taken down, but a big play there as it comes just as we reach the 2-minute warning. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime
Need to give the coach some highlights here. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Tyreek Hill, 42 yards. And the Chiefs are able to grow their lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead grows to 10-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Out of the end zone comes Johnson. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And 2 interceptions already here in this first half. That's got to affect him a little bit, right? He's got to be thinking about it.
He's got to be thinking about it, but most of the good ones, they find a way to put it aside.
And the Chiefs are going to get him. Nick Bolton came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Another try after the first down sack. Carr. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. It's a big play there for Vegas.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far. And never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Working with a 2nd and 3. Carr going to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Johnson. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. On first down, Carr. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And it's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Deshaun Jackson there to make the grab. And the Raiders get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is down to a field goal. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And leading 10-7, and they may just want to get this to the locker room. They still can't get him. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. It's a big play there for the Chiefs. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Looking downfield for Kelsey.
And that's caught. It's Kelsey. Touchdown, Kansas City. Travis Kelsey in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away.
Now to return it, here's Kenyon Drake. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Ready for the start of the third quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football.
The greatest show on
Here
earth,
comes
baby.
a return from the middle of the end zone. And we will not have a run back here as the second half starts with a touchback.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys are lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line.
Edwards-Helaire as they run out of the gun.
And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31. They go play action. Now Mahomes. Being chased out left. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. They're going to try and throw. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Mahomes now on 1st down. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Jonathan Abram picks it. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind, and we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
Flush to his right.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked up by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And the Chiefs force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious, because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
Third quarter from Southern Nevada. Here's a 2nd and 10.
Now Mahomes.
He'll swing this one out to Edwards-Helaire.
Room here to run. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. It's a big play there for the Chiefs. The offense has to love that, because that was just a dump down, and then he turned something out of seemingly nothing.
And the best quarterbacks understand that dumping it down is often a good play, a better play than even what was drawn up.
Mahomes now on 1st down.
Finding Edwards-Helaire once again.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. They go play fake. Mahomes. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Casey Hayward.
And the Raiders are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
Meanwhile, Carr's throw complete here to Waller.
And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
93.
Throwing now is Carr.
Looking again for Waller, and he's got him again.
And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Now Carr. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
Again, it's Carr. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Carr eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. Carlson now to add the extra point. And this is up and good to make it a 17-14 game. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate, and of course they'd like to forget the inning, the interception, but they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done. Good, sure hands there from a guy not accustomed to catching a whole lot of passes. But how about the way he was able to pull that one in and pick up good yardage?
Now Edwards-Helaire. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. Three quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Six yards left on 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Forced out to his left. And Mahomes picking up the first as he slides and hits the deck.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit, because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down. Now they'll throw with Mahomes. He's going to go up top for the end zone. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep, try and throw some air under it, and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
Flushed out right. And Mahomes picking up the first as he slides and hits the deck. That is an absolute backbreaker. That was a design passing play, wasn't a draw. You think you got him stopped, good coverage downfield, and he's able to pick up the first with his legs. Defensively, that kicks into your psyche and hurts a little bit, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and here's the thing. Anytime you give up a first down, it hurts you psychologically, but it hurts more when they get it this way, because you've covered everything. He didn't have any place to throw the football. He takes off running and picks it up anyway, and now you have to stay on the field for an extra set of downs.
And really could have used that stop trailing here in the fourth. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll run with Edwards-Helaire. And a nice pick up there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They've got it second and goal now as they look for that final dagger. Second down and goal. Mahomes to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That was a good play, an incompletion that feels like a disappointment. The ball was tipped in the air, a chance for an interception, and you can just feel the home crowd coming together thinking, this is the big play we've been looking for. And when it falls to the ground, a little
touchdown. That's caught. Demarcus Robinson from 4 yards out. And the Chiefs add on to their lead. Butker now to add the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Out of the end zone comes Johnson. Johnson won't return this, and the football will come out to the 25. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails because they had it going pretty good last time, too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield. So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's Carr. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to let it fly. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. So now it appears they're going to accept the penalty, which means take away the interception. Also means keep your defense on the field. Don't understand this one bit. Throwing his Carr. Gets this to Waller. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
Toss to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And this is caught inside the 5. And finally out of bounds all the way down at about the 2.
It's a big play there for Vegas. They've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass.
They'll try and pound it in with Drake. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Kenyon Drake taking it in from 2 yards out.
And the Raiders have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. Now a deep ball going to be caught here near midfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Mahomes going to throw it here. And going deep for Hill. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you've still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you've got to feel good about your chances.
And the formula there on the 2-point try to go 5 wide, not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
Now Carr. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Mike Hughes.
And the Chiefs are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys, they've been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along. If you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Interesting, Mahomes wants to throw it. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, the fans should be applauding this defense right now. It's an excellent job. They force a 3 and out, and they should be able to set up their guys with great field position, probably near midfield or better.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth. Here's Mahomes to throw. It's Hill, complete, and able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. On play action, it's Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. And that will be incomplete. Looked like it might have been intercepted, but he's out of bounds. And a good thing, too, probably. That would have cost him yardage. And now they'll get the ball back on the turnover on.